last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the tackle, defense.
Now, you don't want to see that penalty at any point, but it adds a little extra to it when it comes on 3rd down.
It certainly does, because if this were a boxing match, they had him on the ropes there. 3rd down incompletion, 4th down upcoming. Instead, that mistake resets everything back to 1st down, which means they have to stay on the field longer to try and stop this drive.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They will run straight ahead with Swift, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, I'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. From midfield, here's Locke. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Clock now to throw. He'll get this off to Swift. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. And they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And for a 2nd straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. To throw it is Locke. And that is incomplete. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it down from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, it's the rookie out of North Carolina, Sam Howell. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Panthers at 7-5 now in the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Etienne. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. all runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. Big Al Woods there to make the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Howell. He's got his man, it's Pierce. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Draw play, Etienne. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Powell, he'll drop this one off with Etienne. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Powell throwing on 3rd down here. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Etienne. And he lost the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. He'll get that underneath Etienne. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Etienne will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd down and goal. Powell, touchdown! Travis Etienne, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it was Travis Etienne on the touchdown reception, capping the drive. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. As we roll on here in the month of December, Week 14 coming up tonight, we got a good one in the AFC West. Get the parkas out, Kansas City and Denver from the frigid Empower Stadium at Mile High. And then tomorrow night, you can turn those parkas in for some shorts, golf polos, and flip-flops. Monday Night Football in Arizona. Patriots, Cardinals, 8:15 Eastern. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Locke. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Locke to throw. It's complete to Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the 1st down. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. They look to throw. It's Locke. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage. And that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl call a tight, sharply run route. Again, zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may throw it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Locke. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Powell out of his own end zone. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. He'll get this off to ETN. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Powell. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now throwing on 1st down here. Another catch there for Waddle. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. And once more, Howe back to the air. Finding Pierce on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. To throw again on 2nd down. Powell, he'll take a shot for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. 3rd and 1. Howell's going to throw it. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first one.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. ETN up the middle. And he loses the football a 2nd time. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. 3rd and long. Here's Howell. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Got a man. It's Waddle complete. Touchdown, Panthers. Jalen Waddle. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. A final shot before half for Locke. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. So we have reached... All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Howell's throw caught by Pierce. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Off play action. It's Howell. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 72 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. That pass complete to Moore. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Howell. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Howell down to throw it. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. First down, Howell to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Another throw for Howell. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Locke working out of the gun. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. To throw it is Locke. And able to find Kirk complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Locke off of play action. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. On 1st down, Howell. Open man is Waddle, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Howell. Now the ball comes loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Locke dancing to his left. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Travis Etienne with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired. Back now in Seattle, Washington, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Seattle offense. We take a peek at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
He's got Anderson right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down is Locke. Completes it to Fant on the right side. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at their 48-yard line.
They look to throw. It's Locke. Steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Locke. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Locke to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now Locke, gotta have this one. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. It's caught at the 10. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing, and if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Here's Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
One more time with Swift. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DeAndre Swift. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is down to 28-10. So still lots of work left to do. And here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Powell, quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 7. He's got a man, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. A handoff for Etienne. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Powell throwing on 3rd down here. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. 4th down, Powell. And it's incomplete. incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
Solid footwork, but not able to get a whole lot. Brought down shy of the 10. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Locke going to throw. He hits his target, Lockett. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
That's good for the Seattle Seahawks.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Big Derek Brown making the stop.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Touchdown, Carolina!
So that, Charles, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I'd normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Gonzalez to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Clock now on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they can run this score up even further as they begin this drive with a 1st and goal and that huge lead.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
And they'll run with ETN.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
One more time with Etienne.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type